start with the introduction and let me turn
Yes.
on my camera. Hey,
Okay.
hi everybody.
So very good morning, everyone. I welcome our guest speaker, Mr. Varun Kumar Manik, Senior Consultant, Deloitte, Malaysia, and AWS Ambassador, Southeast Asia. My dear students, we are here to attend this guest lecture on the topic Cloud Security for Web Servers. But before that, I would like to give you a brief introduction about the speaker. Mr. Varun Kumar Malik is a senior consultant with Deloitte, SEA, and AWS APN Ambassador. He is a cloud professional over 8+ years of diversified experience. Apart from being a good research scholar, Mr. Varun is also a technical blogger and a professional cloud trainer. He has delivered many training programs across the globe and shared his knowledge with college students, freshers, and corporate professionals. On behalf of Amity family, we welcome you here on this platform. So, Varun, you can start.
Sure, thank you. You're lagging, ma'am. So, okay, let me start with this. So, hi guys, this is Varun. So, you got my introduction, and I am here to share my knowledge, and I'm really glad like you guys are here as a fresh grad. So, for getting this training. So, ma'am, can you just go to the next slide? Yeah, so this is my background, and I'm gonna upload this PPT on the slide share, right? So I'm not gonna give all those detail over here. Just go to the next one. Okay, so these are my qualification and professional affiliation. So I have my master degree in computer science, as well as I have a couple of certification in Amazon Web Services and Red Hat Ansible. So for more detail, you can go ahead and search it on my links. So let's go to the next slide. And these are my recent experience. So I'm a cloud migration lead for one of the largest company in Southeast Asia for media side. Okay, it was working as a media platform top #1 company in Malaysia, and I was a DevOps manager over there. And these are the things like DevSecOps, DevOps, and Dev ML Ops, like machine learning ops. So these are the new keywords you need to learn in your career wise. You need to make sure that your vocabulary, the technical vocabulary, must be having this kind of word and this kind of knowledge of this word, right? What is DevOps, DevSecOps, Dev MLOps and all. So continuous integration and continuous deployment, which is CI/CD, as well as continuous assessments. So these are the couple of new thing which is running inside the market, inside the industry. So being a fresh grads, you must know about these things, right? So I'm not going to explain all those things about that because we have a very short duration of time. So let's move to the next slide and make sure, like, if I will upload these things on a slide share, you can go over there and download from them, right? So today's topic is cloud security for web server. Okay, so all those things gonna take the 5 minutes. So what is the Amazon Web Services? How we can launch an EC2 virtual machine? So can you tell me, ma'am, this is the graduation batch or the post graduation batch?
This is graduation, BTech students.
BTech students. Okay, okay. So guys, I'm not pretty sure like how many of you is familiar with the virtual machine, and how many of you is the cloud familiar with the cloud knowledge, and you guys heard about the cloud computing and all. So, ma'am, can you give a brief like in like BTech which year they are from?
BTech third semester and IT fifth semester.
Oh, BTech third, that means fifth. Okay, second year and third year, right? So, okay, guys, I'm not pretty sure like how many of you are familiar with this cloud and all, but believe me, one thing, this is the area. If you can, take this as your journey, take this as your career path about the cloud computing, and you can start it from right now. I'm pretty much sure like within next couple of years everything is on cloud, and then from whole lifetime you would not, you know, you should be so successful if you are choosing the path of cloud computing in this IT sector, because this is the very right time to choose your career inside the cloud computing, right? So I have just chosen a very simple example where I am going to provide a demonstration also, and that example will take care of your virtual machine, it will take care of your security group, and then how we can connect our virtual machine with our own local machine, right? That means your laptop. So how you gonna connect your laptop with your virtual server, which you can create on a AWS, and then we can run and install the Apache Web server over there, and then we can install some security packages, right? And once it is done, then we can check whether this security packages has been implemented successfully or not. And then at the last, we can have some question and answer, right? So please, next slide. Okay, so the first thing is what is AWS? So here is Amazon Web Services. It's one of the best. Actually, it's a number one cloud in the market from last 1 decade, from last 10 years, and they are providing so many new services, so many services regarding the IT sector, regarding the computer science, right? And each and everything you can able to see on this all services. So those who are not familiar with Amazon Web Services, they can just go ahead and Google it out. What is AWS? There is so many documentation. You can go ahead and read that. And if you are familiar, you can just create an account over there in an Amazon cloud. It's free. It will take like 2 or 3 rupees from your account, and then it is free for 1 year. So those who are not at all familiar with that AWS cloud, they can go ahead and create a login over there, and then try to repeat the same session, ask the same video from Vanda ma'am, and she will provide you the video, and then you guys can, you know, take care of this demonstration. So let's go to the next slide. So how to launch a virtual machine? So this is the PowerPoint presentation, so I could not provide all the steps over there, but you can see the highlighted one is the Amity web server, and I have created last night for creating this PPT. So once your virtual machine or virtual server has been started and running, you can see this kind of website console from Amazon Web Services, and these are the details over there. So this is how it looks like. Next slide. So security group and its explanation. So once you launch a web server, even though in your local machine also you have a firewall, right? So firewall, what is the work of firewall? Firewall is a simple thing which can, you know, I'm explaining in a very layman language. It's not a technical language because you guys are from second year and third year. So let me explain in a very layman language. So firewall will work with the ports also. There are so many ports, like 67,500 ports are available in your laptop, right? And those ports, every ports have a predefined services, like which port number is related to which services. Let me give an example. Port number 53. So whatever DNS management, which is domain name services, right? So all those things has been handled by the port number 53. Port number 80 is used for the HTTP, which is Hypertext Transfer Protocol. Port number 443 is used for Hypertext Transfer Protocol Secure, right? So these are the ports which is defined for the services, and those services running on this particular port. So in the simple firewall also, you can block the port for one IP, or you can block the port for all the IP, as well as you can open the port for one IP, and you can open the port for multiple IP, right? When I said multiple IP, that means I'm working from my home right now. Vanda ma'am is working from their home right now. You guys are attending this session from their own home, right? So all the ISP provider and the IP address has been different, right? And let's suppose this is my web server I have launched in my cloud, and you want to access it. So either I need to open it for all the ports so everybody can access this website, or else I can just provide one IP address to be whitelisted. Let's suppose Vanda ma'am IP address to be whitelisted, or your IP address should be whitelisted. So the person, the IP which I have whitelisted, only that person can access my website or my server, depending on which port number you gonna provide it, like port number 80, 22. 22 is used for the SSH. So whenever you are trying to uh, signing in the Linux machine from your local laptop, you require port number 22, which is known as the SSH service. So this is how the security group works: firewall inbound rule as well as firewall outbound rule, where you can block the IP or you can whitelist the IP. By default, all the IP address is blacklisted. That means it is not working for any other IP. So you have to make changes to open for 0.0.0, which is everywhere, right? So let's go to the next slide. And once you connect with your Amazon machine, you can see this is the screenshot of your EC2 server, right? And if you can, let's go one by one using username EC2 user. So that's the first line. The second line is authentication with the public key. So as this is a security lecture, let me tell you, there are a couple of way to signing in the Linux machine or to log in into the Linux machine. The simple thing is that you can directly use a password and username, like admin and the password, anything is the password, and you can able to access your Linux machine. So that's the most unsecure way to log into your Linux machine. And then the another secure way to log in your Linux machine is the key pair. So whenever you go to the SSH configuration, you can able to get this file, the SSH configuration, and then you have to generate some private key and the public key for the security purpose. So once private and public key has been generated, so the public key must be on the web server and the private key must be on your local server. So once you are trying to access your Linux machine from your local laptop or local computer, so that key must be inside the match, right? So you can see the third line, the last login Friday, October 30th, 14-hour, 21-minute and 46-second, 2020, from 122, 163 and 254, 51 IP. So this is the security. You can see this is my local IP address. This is my ISP. I am working from my home, and this is my home IP address, 122, 163, 244.51. So see, this is how we can make everything secure on the cloud. Okay, so these are also part of the security. So I'm giving a very good example and very simple example for you guys to understand the security perspective inside the cloud, right? And let's go to the next slide. So these are the simple web command. I can take the screenshot also, and then I have just copied and pasted inside this. So you can see the line number 6, yum install httpd, which is the Apache web server. Then we can install the mode security, which can install some package of the security. Then we should restart the Apache because we have already installed the Apache, so we have to stop or start, or we should restart it one, right? And then similarly, I have just go to the root folder on line number 14, which is where www.html. So whenever you have a web server, there is a root folder where you can put your files, and that web server can understand your file and show to the browser. So whenever you are typing facebook.com, so the web page what you can see in front of your mobile or in front of your camera, sorry, in front of your laptop or browser, that can be coming from the root folder. In my case, it is var www.html, and then I just put a simple thing hi inside the index.html. So the line number 15, I'm echoing hi and writing inside the index.html, and that's all. So let's go to the next slide, and then after that I can start presenting you the video. And this is the proof of your terminal. Ma'am, can you little bit zoom it?
Varun, it is already full screen.
Okay, okay.
Just a minute, just I do just a minute. Okay. Now, is it fine?
Yeah, this is fine. Yeah, 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 yeah. So now you can see these are the headers. So if you can open any of your website, any website, right? Any website in the world. So if you can right click on your browser, go to the inspect element, and then you can go to the network side. So these are the headers, you can find it out from line number 2 to the last line, http/1.1200. Okay, that means you are getting a response. If you are requesting facebook.com, then your request must become with some response, and 200 response, that means everything is working fine. So inside this server, there is a banner, always there is a banner. So typically once you write some code and host to the web server, the security must be enabled. So typically people forgot to enable this kind of security banner or disable this kind of security banner. Then it should show like Apache or HTTPD and its version. So if some hackers want to hack your website, or so this is a kind of vulnerability. So hacker, first of all, they must know about that what server you are running, what web server you are running over there in your virtual machine, and what is the version of your web server. So typically what happened, that is Apache HTTPD 2.4 version. I will show you later onwards. But the server, the banner name itself I have replaced with my name, which is Manik Cloud 9. Okay, so this is how I have already replaced the name, right? So these are the headers. These are the headers, and these headers must be replaced by the system administrator. And this is one of the security things. So let's go to the next slide. Yes, so this is a simple website. You can see the top left hand corner, the high must be visible, and I just right clicked over there and take a inspect element, and if you can zoom it, you can see any website. If you can open, you can find this detail, right? And in the blue color I have highlighted, I believe so you guys can able to see this screen because I'm taking this lecture from my mobile itself. So this is not visible to me, but I believe like you guys can connect with your laptop and you can able to see that. The same thing I have showed you from the terminal, which you can find it out from the website also, from your browser also. So this is the overall presentation I have given to you, and what I'm gonna do it, I just showed you a high level overview. So let me share my screen, and then I will run a video, and I'll pause that video whenever needed, and I explain everything, and let's complete this one. So can you give me access to share my screen, ma'am?
You are already presenter, Varun. Try to share.
Okay, okay. So I just turned off my camera while sharing
Okay.
my screen because I have to tilt my screen so my face will be in the different direction. So let
No
me
problem.
let me play that video and then start it. Give me about a minute or two. Let me know once you are able to see my screen.
Yes, your screen is visible.
Okay. So okay, so let me go to the Okay, guys. So uh, can you mute? It's to be mute. Yeah, thank you. So these are the important links what you have, and it is available on your slide share link also. Okay, so this is how the Amazon Web Services looks like. I just clicked on this. So you can just just follow the red color one. So I just go to the EC2 console, then click on the running instance, then click on the launch instance. Instance, that means a virtual machine. So I'm going to create a web server. For that, I have to choose the operating system, which operating system I'm going to take it. So in my case, I'm taking the Amazon Linux machine. Amazon have their own Linux machine. Then I have to choose what is the memory size, what is the CPU, how many CPU you want. So for this, I'm taking this green color things. It's a free for 1 year. The T2 micro, that means with T2 family, one CPU and 1 GB memory. It's free for 1 year. I just selected it. Then you can see all those things from your networking perspective, your role perspective, and all those things has been here. I just click on the next with the default setting. Then this is something about your virtual hard disk, and this is how, see, encryption and decryption. It's very easy. Just click on that drop down and select your encryption key, and your entire storage must be encrypted. You can see, just click on this encryption and can get all the details. So your storage is encrypted right now. Now I'm gonna add a tag with name and give some good name. In my case, it's a Amity web server. And guys, let me pause this video and tell you one thing. I intentionally made some mistake over here. So through that, once you are gonna make some changes, or you gonna follow this video, and if you feel the same kind of mistakes, you can at least troubleshoot it in a very possible manner, right? So that is one of the reason why I made some mistake over here, and then I recorded. So do not go in the another way of thinking. It's intentionally, right? Let's go that. So I have provided the name. Now the security group coming in the picture, the firewall, the virtual firewall, I can say. I have just given a name like Amity security group, and then see the SSH port number 22 is open for all. I just wanted to open for my IP. Whenever I click my IP, it is taking the IP address from my cache. So this is the one ipchicken.com. So whenever you hit the ipchicken.com, you can get your IP address, your own IP address. So I just copied that and pasting from that website to here. It's not easy to paste over here because the source is my IP. I have to change the source. So from custom, and then I need to provide my custom IP address. And then I have to provide it the description. So I put the Varun's home. It's my home IP address. So in future, if I came back after 2 months later, so at least I should know like which IP address it is from. Now I have to create a key pair, the public and private key pair. So I already have this Manik cloud key pair. I accept it, and then I try to launch, and I figure it out there is some error. And the error is very easy because you tagged your machine with apostrophe S, which is Varun's home. That cannot be acceptable. So I first recheck with the Amity demo, and then try to launch the machine again. All the spaces I have removed, except I have the key pair, and launch the instance. Again, I am facing this issue. So to resolve this issue, I have to go to my security group, and inside the description, I just need to remove the apostrophe S. and then try to accept it again. I have the key pair, launch the instance, and it is successfully launched. Click on this instance ID. Now you can see the IP address and all those details. So guys, see, this itself will take about 3 to 4 hours to understand the whole procedure behind the scene. But this is just 45-minute lecture, so I'm giving you a high level overview, right? So this is the public IP address of my newly launched web server. I will just copy this IP address, then open my putty. Putty is the software through which you can log into your Linux machine from your Windows. And here I just pasted my IP address. Then I will provide the private key also. Go to the authentication. I'm choosing my private key. So this is Manik Cloud9, my PPK is there. Then I will again go to the source and I will put the EC2 at the rate, because EC2 is the username of my machine. So EC2 at the rate IP address, click on open. It will ask for a confirmation, put yes, and now you successfully logged into your EC2 Linux machine. The screenshot you remember, the same thing. Now I am gonna get the root access with the sudo -i command. Then I will install the Apache. Remember that slide where I have provided you all the command. So this is how we can install the Apache. So once we install, these are the packages which can be installed by this command. So I press yes to confirm. Now it is installed. So once your Apache web service is installed, then you have to start your server. So starting the service, now your Apache is running. So my root folder already has been created while installing this Apache. Let me go to that folder. CD is the command in Linux which is change directory to this location. Now I'm gonna use the Vim editor. Like Vim is a like notepad to edit something, and index.html. Sorry for the typo. And I'm just providing a one-liner thing like, so this is Varun Manik taking a security class, a security lecture. So this is gonna be visible at my website. So I will press Control WQ, means escape character. Uh, you don't know album. Uh, okay. So now I'm trying to access my website after typing this one, because my port is not open, my firewall is not open. So I can go to the security tab right now, open my security group inside the new window, new tab, and this is the key for this lecture, right? So you can see there is a no port number HTTP for port number 80 is not visible here. So I can go to the action, click on the inbound rule, go to the add rule, then just search HTTP. So once I click HTTP, already it's there port number 80 from anywhere. So this 0.0.0/0 for IPv4 and :/0 is for IPv6. Once I press OK and come again, refresh it. So it's HTTP website right now, HTTP. Now you can see this is Varun Manik taking a security lecture. Okay, so this is the way. Let me pause and repeat this same thing again for your confirmation. Wait. Yeah, so right click, go to the inspect, then go to the network setting, then refresh your page. Once you refresh it, open any page, and now inside the header, you can see this is Apache 2.4.46. This is the vulnerability from the security perspective. The banner name is Apache, right? So any of your hacker can be go to that. So for removing this, I have to install another security package, and then I need to change the configuration. Please close the door. Okay, so this is how we can install the security package. Yum install mode underscore security. It will install the mode security package. Press yes to confirm. Now it's installed. So we have to open the configuration file which is there inside the etc directory. So I'm just copying and pasting over here the httpd conf file. Vi is the editor like notepad. etc httpd conf. Then I'm pressing. So this is how we need to provide the replacing banner, server token full and secure signature. I'm pressing Control G to go to the end of this file. Once I'm there, I have to add those line, just copy and paste, server token full, and then save it, close, come back, then restart the Apache. Now Apache is restarted. Go back to your browser, refresh this one, open the same. Hello. Oh, yeah. Hello. Am I audible?
Yes, Varun, you are audible.
So you are audible.
Uh, I am not able to share the screen. Share screen. Okay. So that is the another level of challenge, guys. I'm really sorry my laptop is not working, so I have to take care of everything from my mobile, and I'm not very handy with this mobile stuff, right? So just bear with me. So this is the first time. Yeah, so this Apache is there. Let me repeat once again. So to remove these vulnerabilities, we have to go to the server, and then again we have to install the security package. Inside the security package, we need to change the configuration. So this is a way to installing the security package. The mode security. So just go to the configuration file, change the configuration file based on your own requirement. You can give your own name, right? Any name, whatever you want. Just open this configuration file. The location is httpd conf, then httpd.conf file. Copy these two lines, server token full, secure signature, and give your name itself. Go to the end of this file. paste it, and save this file. In VI editor, it's a :WQ. Restart your Apache. So I clear my screen, so from bottom to top, the Control L is the command for clearing a screen. So I restarted my Apache. I will go back to my website. Then I can just click on the same thing. Now I can see the server name has to be changed to the Manik Cloud. So guys, this is the way we can, we can able to make this is little bit secure. This is just a very simple example I'm giving you because you guys are the student from second year and third year. So I think this is also a big deal for you right now, whatever I'm showing. So hopefully you could understand 50–60% of this. And once you go back again with this video or follow me on my YouTube channel also, so
Yes, sir.
you can able to figure it out, right? So this is how we can make this is less vulnerable. Your server banner is changed to the Manik Cloud. So let's check the same thing from the terminal also.
Sir, I have done Google Security Cloud Computing course.
Okay, that's good. That's good.
So we are getting badges out there, skill
Yeah.
badges.
So
So
okay, skill match, good.
we need to save those badges by connecting it to LinkedIn. So they are of value. So we shall save it. Otherwise, we shall leave it.
No, you should see LinkedIn is the best platform to boost your career, right? Let
Yes,
me
sir.
turn on my camera. I think, ma'am, you can take control, go to the slide. So because my experiment is done right now.
Okay, okay.
Yeah, and I hope you should understood. You all could get me with the security perspective. Correct me if I'm wrong.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So do you okay? So let me tell you something. Am I visible to you guys? Let me put my phone
Yes.
like
Yes, sir.
this. Oh, it's okay. Okay, so the best way to boost your career from your starting is having lot more connection on LinkedIn, right? So I have almost 6,000 followers on LinkedIn, right? So you should get to know each and everything. Likewise, you are scrolling Facebook or Instagram on a daily basis in your life. Take an habit to scroll in your mobile the LinkedIn connection also. Send the request to your alumni of your Amity University, send the request to your known people over there, to unknown people also over there, right? So LinkedIn is a path through which you can boost your career. People can come to know about your badges, right? As many as people you connected on LinkedIn, they can you view your profile, and inside your profile they can see you are a fresh grads and you have a Google badges over there. That means you have some knowledge about the cloud computing at a fresher level, and that makes sense. That make you different from the other student, right? So LinkedIn is a very best platform to boost your career. Is there any other questions for this lecture? Because we do have just 5 more minutes, so I think I'm at the time, ma'am, right?
Yes, Varun. Yes.
So do you have any question, ma'am? Because they would not able to ask. So you also can, on behalf of them, you can ask and I can explain, based on their own mindset level, right? The second
Uh,
year and third. Yeah.
if you can give some guidance regarding their projects, because they have to plan their NTCC. So in this area, what they can do?
They can just launch a WordPress website. They can build their own database, web server, and that's like 30-minute job for me. But you can present that all those things for running a proper website with the database, with the security, with the compliance issue. It will be your final year project also. And believe me, if I can explain, I can do something in 30 minutes, you will take to complete that on a 30 days, right? And once you are ready with that project in your college project for final year or for semester projects, it will be very good and hands-on. See, there is nothing new on that, right? But it should be related to the corporate, because the college study and the corporate industry experience, both are very different. So as maximum as possible, you can reduce the gap between industry and college. So try to run something on cloud, try to read on a daily basis on cloud. The best way to read about the cloud, just like Google, Amazon, Microsoft, any of the cloud, everything is same, right? The only UI is changed, right? And everything is same. But Amazon is the best cloud, and as well as I am the Asian ambassador for Amazon cloud, and I am holding the top most rank in the Asia, as well as I am on rank number 16 across the globe, right? So that's why I'm promoting Amazon. But as a student, you can utilize any of the cloud, and go to your Facebook, go to your Instagram, and just search your Microsoft cloud, Amazon cloud, or Google cloud, and click like and share. So once you starting liking and sharing, so every time you will get an update your Instagram or Facebook or LinkedIn, right? So this is my way to get in touch with the cloud on a daily basis, because I'm a very enthusiastic person to use the Facebook and Instagram. So every time I just open my Facebook, the first post I'm getting from the Amazon. So at least I can go through that once in a day or twice in a day. Yeah. So in a project basis, you can run the WordPress server, just Google it out and go to the YouTube channel, how to launch a WordPress server with the database on Amazon cloud. And there is a multiple link, or you can get it over there. Get in touch with me on LinkedIn. Ma'am, can you go to the next slide?
Okay, I just.
Yeah, so here is my detail. This is my LinkedIn. You just search Varun Kumar Manik Malaysia on Google. You can find my LinkedIn, or you can go to the linkedin.com, just type VK Manik, which is Varun Kumar Manik. And I have also written so many blog on cloud on Medium blog. So the second link is for Medium. Go to the Facebook page. I have a Facebook page also. I have a Twitter account also. And I have a request to you all, go to my YouTube channel, the last link, right? The Manik Cloud. My YouTube channel name is Manik Cloud. You can go over there, subscribe my channel, and get in touch with me, get updated. And believe me or not, whenever you have any doubt regarding the cloud, you can directly reach out to me on LinkedIn or Facebook, anywhere. You can just message me. Might be I cannot respond you sudden, but whenever I can see this message and I have a time, definitely I am gonna respond to you.
And to increase their credibility, is there any certification from any particular agency, or they can, how they can?
Yeah, every cloud have their own certification. Likewise, if you can go to the slide number 3, ma'am, just go to the slide number 3.
Okay, just a minute.
Yes, this one. So these are the certification what I have cleared, right? So it's a professional, one of the toughest exam inside the corporate industry, IT industry. The first one, AWS Certified Solution Architect Professional. Then for clearing this exam, I have to clear a couple of associate exam, which is Certified Developer, Certified System Operation, SysOps. So system operation and the solution architect associate level, as well as I have the cloud practitioner certificate. Then I'm a DevOps guy. I love automation, so I have a Red Hat Ansible automation certificate also. So there are multiple certificates available inside the cloud. It is completely dependent on your choice, whether you are going to grab the Google Cloud or Microsoft or Alibaba or DigitalOcean or Amazon. It is completely up to you. But yeah, certification is always required, which make difference between you and other candidates. So make sure you can clear as maximum as certificate. Go through that, read it, read the content, try some hard work, and try to clear some certification, get some good knowledge. Believe me, we do not have the people in the industry with the right skill set in cloud. So if you have a right knowledge, might be it will take about 6 to 8 months or 1 year to recognize your knowledge in industry. But believe me, once you are recognized inside the industry, then you have empty amount of money, empty amount of way to explore the globe, And yeah, I can just say that, like, just do some hard work for 3 to 5 years of your initial career, and then thereafter there is a no limit. And I can say I am one of the best examples. So yeah, certification is required, ma'am.
Okay. Is there any other query from the student side?
Ma'am, there are so many certificates available. So we are confused from where we should take the certificates. Means we are getting from Google also, Amazon also. They're
So
getting from NTPTL also.
of
So
course, so see, there are multiple things.
which
So
certificate has greater value?
of course, yes. So Amazon is the number one cloud in the market from last 1 decade. So believe, so it does not mean I'm ambassador, so I'm promoting the Amazon cloud. It's not like that. But Amazon is on number one from 1 decade from the Gartner chart, right? So and we have, like, Amazon have a so much and so wide range of the industry customers. So if you are certifying inside the Amazon with AWS, you will get the job in a very easy manner, because most of the company are utilizing the Amazon. So answer to your question, AWS is the best option. Then the second option, you can go to the Google and Microsoft, depending on your own choice. So it's something like that. You are going to the shop and you want to buy a shirt. So you should go to the different market, different shop, and then you can select a shirt which is suited to your body, and then you can buy that shirt. Similarly, you can just go with this Google and Amazon with some initial knowledge, try to get it, and make yourself see your comfort zone in which you can feel the comfort. What is the review of the other students and all? Based on that, you can take a decision and stick with one cloud. See, there is a way to go to the multiple cloud also, but with the fresh grads, I would recommend just stick with one cloud at least for a year or two. And once you have a basic concept knowledge, then you can switch the cloud and you can run the parallel knowledge of the different cloud.
Yes, sir.
Is there any other one?
Okay, so I hope all the students are clear with their point. Now, I thank Mr. Varun Kumar Manik for such highly interactive, informative, and interesting lecture. All aimed concept of cloud security for web server has been widely and wisely covered in the short time span of 1 hour. We look forward for more and more informative lecture from your side in coming future. I would also like to thank all the students for their patient hearing during the session. At this point of time, we end this guest lecture. Good day, everyone, and take care of yourself.
Just follow me on LinkedIn and subscribe my YouTube channel, guys.
Sure.
Thank you so much. Thanks all. So I'm disconnecting. Thank you. Bye. Have a nice weekend, guys.
Thank you, sir.
Bye. Bye.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.